I just read a book. Do you read books? I hope you do, because this is a really good one. This is called A New Kind of Apologist by Sean McDowell. And while I'm not all the way done with it, as you can tell, somewhere in the middle, it's really good. And I wanted to share a thought that's in it with you. So the book is all about apologetics, but this section of it is about finding your role in modern apologetics with this technology age and with people not interacting face-to-face as much anymore. This part specifically is about finding your role in that. So Sean McDowell sees it as 4 main roles that you can have in this modern technology age. He says there are content authors, content artists, communicators, and propagators. He says content authors create the information or the message. Content artists shape that information into various media. Content communicators reach people through direct interaction, and content propagators take the message and make it more widely available through sharing or multiplying it. So he's talking all about finding which one you are. You don't have to be all 4. You don't have to be the theologian that comes up with every argument brand new. You can be a communicator who just goes and tells people what he's learned from the authors. You don't necessarily have to be a content author. You could be a communicator or an artist or a propagator. You don't have to be all 4. Like right now, I'm the content propagator right now with this information that he's put here in this book. Like say you have a wide influence on some sort of social media and a lot of followers. It might be good for you to be a propagator sometimes and take good messages that you've heard and then post them on your social media, and then lots of people see it and it spreads quicker and quicker. Or maybe you can be a communicator and go out either face-to-face. You could do it in person, street evangelism style, right? Or you could go onto some sort of social media, and it might not always be the wisest thing to go onto social media and just talk to people. Then there's the content artists. Those are those people that come up with a new creative way using this editing software or graphic design tools to turn an author's message into this cool, easy to listen to or watchable content that then can become more widespread because it's easier to digest. But maybe you do find yourself the author. Maybe you do come up with lots of original ideas and arguments and new apologetics in defense of our faith. But all this to say, you don't have to be everything. Find where you fit, find where God has given you talent, and press in there. So if you find yourself being an apologist, which every Christian is called to be, every Christian is called to give a defense of their faith. We are all called to be apologists as Christians. We are all called in 1 Peter 3:15. But in your hearts honor Christ, the Lord is holy, always being prepared to make a defense to anyone who asks you for a reason for the hope that is in you. Yet do it with gentleness and respect. So yes, we're all called to be apologists. We're all called to give a defense for the hope that's within us, if the opportunity arises. So then Sean McDowell ends this section with a word to the next generation of Christian apologists, which is any of you who are Christians watching this. For the next generation of Christian apologists to make a maximum impact using technology, it will become essential to build a strategic synergy between teams of people working together as content authors, content artists, content propagators, and content communicators. By bringing all of these roles together, networks of apologists can fully utilize the content by bringing it to bear on every available media outlet. So we can't do it alone. We have to have other people. Got to have a team. So I encourage you, find your team. Figure out where you fit in the role, and then figure out where your team fits in the roles, and then go and make a difference. Join into an apologetics program somewhere. Join our apologetics program. We'd love to have you. But remember, we are all called to this, no matter what form or fashion it takes. So, live bold, speak truth, and show love. Oh, hey. So we brought you to this side of the camera because we're looking for leaders. We created this 12-week study guide for leaders, and this is the handbook. So you'll notice in our YouTube series, we have our first 12 videos are just the basics of apologetics. And we created this handbook to go with them. So we want small groups to know about this and for leaders to stand up and teach apologetics to them. So we created this for the leaders, and we want to share this resource with you. So if you're interested in leading a small group through evangelism and apologetics training, reach out to us and we will be happy to supply you with one of these. And then the videos are all free on YouTube. Feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to connect with you. about apologetics and evangelism.